homes have been rebuilt, but the village will never be the same. We lost 7 people.
The people of Lake Township and Millbury went through a lot after the Twister tragedy. Good evening, I'm Allison Brown. On the eve of the 1-year anniversary, though, people are honoring lives lost and saying thank you for the support. Fox Toledo's Jennifer Steck is on the scene in Millbury with how much has changed for them this past year.
Well, there's a lot of smiling faces here in Millbury tonight, and those smiles don't come without heavy hearts. Of course, the folks here at the Triumph Over Tragedy event, they're not celebrating the Twister itself. They're celebrating the response from the community and how everybody came together, as well as those 7 lives that were lost. And believe it or not, 1 year can make all the difference for a community that is just starting to get back to normal. If you didn't know any different, you would never be able to guess that just 1 year ago, the homes on Main Street in Millbury and the rest of the community were devastated by an EF4 tornado.
It was pretty devastating for the entire community. Luckily, we did have a lot of support from outlying communities.
Thousands of volunteers showed up to help with the cleanup and rebuilding process. And neighbors helped neighbors, giving many a newfound sense of community.
Probably a year ago, if you didn't know your neighbor, you might not have knew your neighbor. But then when everything happened, it's like everybody knows everybody. And it's a sense of community, if you want to say. Because before it was, okay, those are my neighbors, but now it's, those are my neighbors, I know them.
To many, 1 year has made all the difference.
We're stronger than we've ever been.
While they will never get back the 7 people who lost their lives, they can get back a little bit of normalcy. Because as they will tell you, they've triumphed over tragedy.
We knew that a year from the date of the event that we would have really mixed emotions and heavy hearts, and we didn't want to just sit home. You know, we didn't want to just sit at home and going, hey, you know, look what happened a year ago. We wanted to get together and shake hands and hug each other, and we're not just celebrating the 1-year anniversary, we're actually just getting back to where we were a year ago.
Now this Triumph Over Tragedy event is going on for the next couple hours, where at midnight several pastors will lead the community in a moment of silence to remember those that lost their lives in the events of that night from 1 year ago. Reporting in Millbury, Jennifer Steck, Fox Toledo News.